You are nowhere near your Modern Warfare 2 ranked, and you're confused, worried, and very concerned about this game. What's going on, guys? Today I got you guys a video going over some of the reasons why you are not near your Modern Warfare 2 ranked in Modern Warfare 3 ranked play. And there's many different variables that go into this, but there are a few that are very impactful for this game in particular, and there's other things that just are circumstances that are out of your control, basically. So we'll hop right into the first one. And my first point is that it's the first season, guys. It's literally the very first season. Everybody's hopping on here. Everybody's playing. If you were a season 5 like Diamond or Crimson, it might not work out the first season. I'm just gonna. You had so much time to learn the game at that point. You played the game for 3 or 4 seasons and were able to get to that rank finally. And that might have been the first time you got to that rank. So the rank that you end up getting to in the end of Modern Warfare 2 wasn't necessarily the rank that you were in season 2 when ranked play dropped last year. So that's just one thing to remember, is that there's a learning curve to the game, and maybe you just need to advance your learning curve. Maybe you need to watch more videos, watch our good streamers, pro players, and you need to learn the game a little bit more, because the problem wasn't you weren't able to play very good. You just didn't learn the game and how to play it properly until later on in the game. So you need to advance. So you need to learn the game quicker in this game. So that's why you need to be watching more videos, and you need to learn and play a little bit more. Maybe grind a bit more. Maybe all you gotta do is play the game a little bit more, and you'll learn the game a lot faster, and you'll be able to compete with other players and better players more consistently faster. And the first season, everybody's on. All the pro players, all the challengers players, everybody will hop on it. Especially the first few weeks, everybody hops on it. I mean, it came out like 3 weeks ago. Everybody hops on it, and everybody's playing it, and everyone's going super try hard. So you gotta remember that. People start like easing off a little bit as the seasons go on. So you get more competition early, and you get less as the seasons go on and on. And another major thing is you haven't learned the maps properly yet. You are playing the game and you're just running down lanes. You're hitting the mid lane, you're hitting the left lane, you're hitting the right lane. You're going through plane. You're not remembering that, oh, from hallway you can actually watch plane. So you hit plane, you're going up plane, and you just get shot, and you don't know where you got shot from. Well, this guy was holding plane from hallway, actually. There's just small things like that you might not remember or might not even know about in the game that you need to learn. So you need to, as well, go out and watch videos. Maybe just go blow into a private match and just jump around and be like, okay, this is P3. Oh, look at this angle. I can actually cover all 3 of these lines of sight just from this angle. Or, hey, I can actually cover this entire side of point. I can alert people, hey, one's in your back, one's in the front side. You can give your teammates information that you're playing with, and you can help them out versus you just, kill whoring the entire time. It's just something you can think about. And there's many different spots in the map where you can actually hold like one line of sight, and you can basically cover the entire map. So if you're on like terminal, you hold that hallway, you can cut the entire map in half. So that's why I like doing on hardpoint. If I spawn on security side, I will run straight to hallway, and usually there's gonna be someone contesting you from plane. If they're not covering their map very well, so they might not have good communication. But you can then cut the entire map. You might be able to get a pick or two, be like, oh, one's to your front side, he's tagged. Oh, there's 2 there, I tagged 1. Then the guy on point has an easier gunfight, and he's expecting them instead of just being blindsided when they peek him. And then you can run through plane, and you can know, oh, hey, they spawn back here now. On P2 at terminal, if we can get them spawning out, that's great. We don't want them to be spawning honestly the entire time. While security spawns are very OP on terminal, sometimes you want to just keep flipping them back and forth if you're pub stomping them in ranked play, of course. But learning the maps are going to be a very big key to success. You don't even have to have the best gun, but if you are in a spot that people didn't know, or you're in a head glitch that people don't know exists, there's a good chance you're going to win the gunfight. There's a good chance that you're going to be able to dominate the other team in ways that they can't even counter. Because let's be real, if you're in a really good spot, or you don't know where the enemy's shooting you from, there's a very small chance you're going to be able to even kill him, even if you reach out with full health. That's just how the game works. If you know the spots, you're going to be able to dominate a lot better. Even good gun skill cannot outweigh bad map knowledge in some cases. Another thing is, maybe you're not using the correct loadouts. Maybe you just play the game a little differently, and the pro loadouts don't necessarily line up perfectly for you. I would say a lot of times they do. So I would recommend getting a good loadout from somebody who's in the pro league, or somebody who is posting a loadout. I've posted many loadouts. I always like Octane's loadout. So whenever I'm in his stream and I hear he changes something, I'll go through and I'll test it out myself, and I'll see if I like it. Most of the time I do, or I will stick with what I like. I do like being faster. So like with an MCW, I know I need to be faster with it. I need more ADS speed, the recoil control. I can keep that aside, but I need to be able to get my ADS up, and I want to move faster. So I'm going to put things on my gun that are going to allow me to do that. While there's other times where if maybe I'm playing with some other buddies or some players I met in ranked play, and I know that they're really fast, I might change my play style and go slower. So I'm going to, opt out for some attachments that allow for less recoil, so I can just, you know, hold my iron sights a lot more and, you know, just beam people. It's just some major ways you can, you know, change your loadout and change your play style at the same time, and make sure that your loadout actually fits your play style, especially in a game right now where the Rival 9, it's good, but it's hard to make it work on some hills, and so you're always going to be using somewhat of the same guns. So even if you're a fast player, you're going to be using MCW at times, or most 50% of the time maybe. So it's just something to think about. And my last point is that movement in this game has changed the way the game is played. In this game, you're able to move a lot better and you're able to move more fluently. You're allowed to slide cancel. There's covert sneakers, so you're gonna need more map awareness. So part of that is movement. You're gonna have to get some better movement. You're gonna have to learn how to slide cancel. You're gonna have to learn how to use movement techniques to actually enhance your ability to win gunfights. And I have a video at the end of this video. You guys can go check that one out, and it will help you out with your movement. And I have many different videos on my channel that can help you guys out with range play as well. But with your movement, the main takeaways is that if you're not able to slide cancel and effectively use it to outmaneuver your opponents, and, you know, and camera them in certain situations, you're not going to be able to win gunfights consistently. So especially against the better players, the mediocre players, yeah, you can probably get away with it, but once you get the better players, they're going to be using those mechanics, so they're going to be harder to hit. And if you are not harder to hit, then they're going to gun you, because these players, they're going to have good gun skill and they're going to be able to hit a lot of their shots on you, especially if you're moving like a bot. They're going to easily get you. And our major thing is that awareness in this game is off the charts. You need to have good awareness to actually be able to compete in this game well, and that's something that without, you know, covert sneakers like last year, we didn't have anything that silenced your footsteps. You were able to turn your headset up and just hear where everybody who's coming from. Well, in this game, you can't do that. In this game, you actually have to remember where they're coming from, you know, learn spawns, understand what routes they could be hitting, understand timings, and you know, learning spawn awareness is a big factor in the game, and that's what separates a lot of the mediocre players to the better players and the pro players from the challengers players, is that there's a lot of different spawns and there's a lot of different reasons why they happen, and these guys play the game so much that they learn what these are. And especially with awareness, they learn timings. They learn that if you are spawning here, so it's been 10 seconds, you haven't hit this yet, you're probably hitting the flank, so then they turn around at that time and they get you, or they get you in that realm of time. You know, it's like, okay, this guy hasn't hit this, he's probably going to be coming here, or watch this angle because this is where the quick angle is off spawn, and if they don't come there, he's going to be here. So it's learning, you know, the stages on where to look and where people could be based on how much time it could take to get to a spot, and then learning to hold the spot. So there's many factors in this game that were not in the previous game. So these are just some reasons why your rank might not perfectly reflect your Modern Warfare 2 ranked right now. And lastly, just learn and adapt, guys. Honestly, that's the biggest part, especially with every game changing every year. You have to learn different skills and you learn how to play different games. And any game you play or any sport you do, you're always gonna have to be able to learn and adapt, because the rules can change, the game can change, and, you know, this equipment and, you know, everything can change in a matter of seconds basically in this world right now. So you gotta be able to learn to adapt. So learning how to play this game and learning how to you know, slide cancel and learning better map awareness, it's just a skill that will help you later on in, you know, in gaming and in life. So if you guys do want to learn some better movement, I have a video right here on how to get better movement. I would just watch it all the way to the end. It's a pretty good video and I think you will enjoy it.